5, 4, 3, 2.
I think I'm about ready for a big.
Hang on.
Welcome to the
Handlebar
Strange
mustache.
Planet Podcast.
All
Yeah,
right.
it looks like it.
Go ahead and intro.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Strange Planet Podcast, the strangest of all the podcasts on the strangest of all the planets. We are your hosts. This is
Corey James.
and
James May.
I'm Anthony Zevatek. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Spank you.
Hey, how you doing, fellas?
Thank you very much.
I'm alright.
Mike.
Yourselves?
Good weeks, everybody.
No.
Not a bad week.
There you go.
James, you had Monday off. Don't complain.
James, I was gonna say, did you just say no?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had Friday and Monday off, and he binged Call of Duty like for 4 days straight.
Hey, man.
Sounds like a good week to me.
It was.
We all have been. The friggin' season 4 dropped, and our balls dropped with it.
Right?
Call it duty, call it whatever you want. Play it with your friends and play it by yourself. That's what I say.
That's what I do too.
Yeah,
I do it as
that's
well.
pretty much it. That's
No,
it.
it was a cool day today
It was.
on the
Yeah,
8th of June.
It's been like surprisingly cool in the low 60s. I feel like I need a jacket
Oh,
everywhere.
for
I go.
you guys.
I
Yeah, no, I was
not
in the
me.
80s. Yeah,
It's 80s down here, boy. This
Yeah.
guy lives up in the mountains.
right.
Raising it up,
Mountains.
raising it way up. I've come unprepared for the show this week, so we're gonna have Corey
Same.
James is gonna take
So did
us
James.
away.
So did James.
No, what do you mean take me away? What am I taking away? What am I
You're
talking
not taking anything.
What
Take two
What do you-
and
what do you-
call us in the morning.
what do I have to say? I'm unprepared as well. You
I
said-
wasn't talking to you.
Well, I'm
I'm
not-
talking.
I'm not
Oh, you
saying-
said Corey James. I thought you said James. My bad. I was like spaced out.
I'm not saying anything. We're gonna sit here in silence.
That'd probably be our best show. That'd probably be
I agree with that.
I feel like
highest rated.
I feel like I named one of the episodes like an hour and a half of silence.
Yeah.
But
That's gonna be for like the 200th episode. We'll do just an hour of silence.
Just nothing.
we'll be here. Like it'll
Yeah.
be this, but we'll just be
Just sit here, muted.
muted, right?
Doing-
You'll see my mouth will be moving, but you guys won't know what I'm saying.
Well, that would be
No
pretty
idea.
normal. Everybody would just be like, "Oh, he just forgot to turn the mics on again."
That's it. That's it.
I mean, I could be doing that right now, and I wouldn't even know because I have no. I mean, I see the mics moving, but can they hear us?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I'm in,
I don't.
I'm in a box. All right.
Reach into this guy's box.
So we
Cool.
got some weird stuff going on. It's a strange planet. We like to find the strange things that are happening. We got a lot of technology things happening these past couple of weeks. I read some articles. I think it was like maybe a week or two ago, I just randomly happened to read a headline of an article. I didn't delve too far into it, but it just caught my imagination. I happened to be playing Call of Duty with James and our buddy Seth, and it felt I had to mention it to our buddy Seth because he's a food junkie, and so they created a it's a screen. It's a touch screen like your phone or any other tablet or any device that you use every day, and it has different electrodes that stimulate the taste buds in different variations according to what you're looking at or licking. So if you're looking at like a menu online,
You can look at it.
you can see the picture of like a burger, you could lick it and taste what it tastes like.
Huh.
What do you think?
Well, see, like I think
Now,
in the,
does that
go ahead.
interest either of you? I'm terrified by that, honestly.
I mean, I don't need. I personally don't need it.
You don't need it? Do we
I know
do
what
we need
cheeseburgers taste like.
do we need most of the technology based stuff that we get shoved down our throats?
Oof, good point.
Is it applicable?
I just don't. I don't think it's. I don't see it being applicable. I don't see it being practical. I don't see it being something that people are going to want to do. I mean, is it just food? Is right? Is it
Crank it.
is it-
Shit.
is
It's
it-
like, oh man, dude, no way.
Oh, he's
What
about to
is-
say it.
Like,
What is
that's
the bank
your.
of? What's the bank of taste like? Like, if I'm looking at a picture of grass, can I lick my phone? And
I have
taste
no
it?
idea.
Right, see, that's what, because as we were playing, Corey's like, but think of all the possibilities. That goes
Yeah.
back to like with like VR and all that shit. There's already like VR porn,
Yeah.
and there are like physical like
So-
casts of people's things, so you can like VR and use those things.
Yeah,
So
so now
if
you
you
can
had
VR.
taste to that,
Yeah.
what in the actual fuck? It's like for real. You go into this like you want to talk about spreading COVID.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, it's your
Yeah.
it's your screen.
Let's go to the no, not yours. It's like no. Seriously.
Unless someone hands you your
The
phone
amount
and
of
goes,
technology,
"Oh,
what-
taste this."
The amount of what that is not available to us. You know what I mean?
No.
You're gonna have
Right.
to like pay a lot of money to go do that and experience it, because that's when we talk about the technology stuff, as you said, that is it as it comes and it becomes more fucking advanced and weird at the same time. It's you have to know that it will take money to be able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's with anything
It's not
that's
for
Right.
everyone.
new and prototype.
You know, if you want a really good phone, you're going to spend $1,000 on it. You know what I mean? Like,
you wanna lick that
going to
phone.
die on you.
To
And
to
this
have
like now,
to have this technology, would you have to have like something implanted in your head, like a microchip?
no, because it's
No,
like
it's
he
just
said, it's an
electrodes.
electrode. It's like the sensor. So that you got to figure out like that's whoever came up with that is brilliant. The like frequency of the
What
whatever
stimulates
needs to
certain
be.
taste buds that
Right.
stimulate the mind to
And who was the guinea pig? Like, yeah, test me out. And
like,
you're like, oh Jesus,
Oh, that
fucking
tastes like
God,
hot
that's
dogs."
too much. Like,
Just hope that you don't swipe right too quick, and then you get like a picture of garbage. That's my
Right.
biggest fear in life,
or a beehole.
or a beehole.
That's the
when
first
was
thing.
that
Like as soon as I
Oh.
was like, well, burgers were the first thing that popped into my head, and then yeah, we were playing video games, and I was just like, oh, think about all the other things like that people
Yeah.
would be like, people with foot fetishes and stuff would just be. And
Would-
could you imagine?
Is
you
it-
have a
is it-
foot.
is
Your
it-
phone could be shaped like a foot. Then you're like, picture my.
Is it a generic? Is it a generic foot smell, or does does the company have to go out and find every picture, or you have
It's
to?
not
Like,
a smell at this point. It's only lickable. See, we're only talking
Yeah, we're
lickable.
taste.
There's no smell.
oh,
We're
okay,
tasting
right.
it. Tasting.
Okay. Now, do they have to go
But
out
that
and-
goes with it. So what? How does that's even further on it? Continue.
right.
You would think that if it stimulates a certain nerve, then it would, in turn, stimulate the other nerves that are connected to those nerves, I guess. So if you licked a picture of whatever, would you smell it? I mean,
Maybe.
like,
would the smell kind of just happen would your mind
Right.
think that you're
Right,
smelling
yeah,
it?
because you are tasting it.
well, Anthony,
And
Right.
it's like when you smell certain things, you're like, oh my god, I can taste it.
right?
Because it happens anyhow. You actually
Yeah.
can't, unless it's vapor.
And just
You know what I mean?
just so
Or
you know,
fume.
there, old Zevatech, everything that you taste and smell is only in your head.
I don't know. I feel it in my knees.
No, that's just the synapses in your brain interpreting what you just did.
Crazy.
And could you imagine, like, you're sitting on the bus or something, you know, or in like a plane, and you just look over and there's a dude just sitting in the corner going, just licking his phone.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm cool with that. Like,
Well, and what is it? What's the etiquette? So, as this, if it were to develop into, say, an app for whatever, you have an app. It's a food app, and it's based on, like you say, burgers or like fries, bacon cheddar fries. It's like a bar restaurant, and then you like look up Taco Bell, and it's a new Crunchwrap Supreme, and you can or like a 7-layer, so it has a seven different lickable types. Like the marketing ability of that as well is ridiculous.
if you
So
had the electrodes, you wouldn't just have to put it in a screen, right? Like you said about like your phone's shaped like a foot. Well, it wouldn't even have to be
you
a
could
screen
put
at
it.
that point.
It could be an actual foot
Yeah, it could just be anything. You just put the electrodes in it, and you
in
lick
it,
smell
and then you
tastes
lick
like
it, and smell it, and taste it, and do it, and be it.
Do
It's
it.
like fucking weird.
Yeah, that's a little too strange for me. That's for sure. We've got more strange stuff going on in the world, right, Corey?
Yeah, we got something pretty
This-
cool. What's the next one?
This one I'm very interested in.
What's the next one? Is that the
The FDA approves a video game.
Yeah. Okay, so alright, it is somewhere here in front of me.
Is James frozen, or is he just looking that way?
He's just writing down.
There it is. Woo!
The FDA approves
I'm-
the first prescription video game
Terrified.
for kids. From what I read yesterday, I actually read this article. The video game is called Endeavor, and it is
Okay.
solely pointed to kids between the age of 8 and 12 who have diagnosed severe ADHD.
Okay.
So it's very specific.
Right.
Kind of, because don't all kids between the age of 8 and 12 have ADHD at some form?
thought
Well,
I thought they
dude,
put it
from
in our
like
breakfast
2
cereals.
From 2 to like I don't know now.
You never got rid of it. You never get rid of that.
Yeah,
ADHD
it's not
completely.
always gone. There's always, I think that, but there are different levels. Like, absolutely, I'm not negating the fact that
No.
it exists. But
Right.
as
of
you
course.
said, in those formative years of 8 to 12, the distraction is all that it is.
Everything's a distraction.
There's so much to take in.
Yeah.
You know, it's like getting old is becoming jaded. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's just basically what it is. It's like, and you can be more jaded or not, but as you get older and you experience more things, you have nothing to deal with then. So
Right.
like you're like, what's that? Fucking holy shit! But continue. So
No, I think it's amazing. I think it's awesome because
as a development tool, period.
well, yeah, and well, it wasn't last year, maybe 2 years ago, we did a podcast on them coming and saying how bad video games are, and they're no good for people, and they're just causing trouble, and they're causing violence, and they're causing this, and they're causing that. And this is the first time we hear a little bit of positivity around what they could be, what they could do.
Yeah. It's a great therapy tool. I know that myself, playing the video games that I play, I find therapy in that. I find release, I find escape, and I find another world I can, just hang out in for a little bit. So using it as a tool for coping with, any kind of mental health issues, whether it be ADHD or eventually maybe autism or anything like that, anything that can help anybody afflicted with that develop is great. And video games are now, going to be in the medicine cabinet right next to the bar of soap. I mean,
it's pretty cool. I had a buddy when I was real little, and he had a lot of problems. They diagnosed him with extreme ADHD, and you're trying to do Ritalin, and they were trying to do all this stuff to try to just suppress him, and it blows my mind that it's taken this long for people to be like, video games aren't bad. They kind of help.
Right.
They kind of keep your mind. I mean, hell, putting my brain into Warzone, it's just, you're in a different world. Your focus, focuses you like hardcore. Like, even though you're not technically focused on this world, you are focused. And I don't know a lot. I didn't see like a video of this. Thank you, Donovan. I didn't see a video of this. Peanut butter.
Yeah.
I didn't see a video of this video game or anything, but I did see a couple pictures, and it looks very like adventure oriented, where you're like, you're doing goals, and you're hopping from.
Oh yes, Dad, I saw Anthony.
You saw Anthony today.
Yeah. He's right there. No, she saw
me at the grocery store earlier.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
She was telling me earlier that she saw you. But yeah, it looks very like goal-oriented adventure-style platformer almost, but with puzzle solving and stuff. So it builds that kind of thing. It looks really cool.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And
that's awesome.
If a doctor or a therapist can legally prescribe that now for a child who's having trouble with focusing or something like that, that's amazing.
Great. Well, it turns out little Timmy's going to have to sit in front of the TV for 8 to 10 hours a day playing video games.
That's another thing is, like, I would assume they have, I mean, they already tell you to, like, have your kids have a certain amount of screen time and stuff like that, so.
Right.
Right, James?
I'm sure. I didn't know that.
You never heard of screen time?
James is the king of screen time.
I mean, I play a lot of video games.
I was going to say, James needs his screen time prescribed to him.
At this point, I play a lot of video games.
It's funny, though, because, you don't think about it. I don't think about it. I try to limit my daughter with her tablet, because I hate her tablet so bad. And I try to tell her to do other things. But, like, if she's not doing her tablet, she's watching TV. If I'm not playing video games, I got my phone, or I'm in front of this right now.
Yeah,
like
it's a new state of being. Like, it truly is.
It is.
I don't think that it actually has to be bad. And with this as the topic being a video game for kids with ADHD, like, we all grew up with video games. And a lot of people, that is a lot of the difference between our parents, because they may have gotten into them, but they didn't grow up with them. I was
my mom might have played Galaga in the pizza shop in DC in 1976, but that's about it. That's about it.
My mom had an Atari. My first was Atari. It was hers. We played it, and started there, you know,
Yeah, my
as
mom
a
was
like
obsessed with Super
fucking
Mario Brothers.
2-year-old, and then we played Nintendo.
Yep, that's what she
Yeah.
plays.
Because
Still-
I got a Nintendo when I was what, like, I don't know, 4, I think, somewhere in there. Because that would have made it 90.
How old are? What are you? 50?
I was gonna
I
say,
don't even know how old you are.
Nintendo came out in '85.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'm just.
Oh, I
just
know.
saying.
But no, it's not like I didn't get it when it came out, man.
No, neither did I. Yeah, we got ours
But
later
no.
on.
But it's
weren't
like
rich.
everybody who plays video games plays it for a reason, and it is actually it's therapeutic. Be it Minecraft, be it Call of Duty, be it Grand Theft Auto. Like, it's a world of
It's escapism.
complete wonder, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, and adding into just connecting the previous topic, lickable screens.
Yeah.
If I kill someone in Warzone,
And all of
I
that.
want to be able to taste that blood.
I was just gonna say I want to be able to fucking cut his chest open, grab Addie's heart, and take a little bite. I know I'm
Crazy.
not really, not
That's
really.
a
But
that's a
like,
great segue for the next topic.
is this the dream shit? I just looked at the topic, so
It
what's
is.
the other? All right, cool. Go ahead.
What's the? It's called Dormio. I think it's called
Dormio.
Dormio.
I don't know.
Dormammu.
Dominoes.
Is it an app? Is it an app?
All right. So I read this article more than I read any other one. It's not an app. An MIT, a group from MIT, this past couple of years have been working on this robot thing. It sits on your nightstand, and you program it for specific things. It monitors. You put the thing on your hand. It monitors your sleep. It monitors when you're Well, that's the hand thing. That's not the robot.
You're a robot.
There's like a little like robot looking dude. Maybe it's not a
I'm
robot.
a
Maybe it's
robot.
just this little thing that sits on your stand beside your bed. It monitors your sleep so that it knows when you're lucid and when you hit your REM
Yeah.
cycle, your deep sleep.
If you real quick, if you don't have a robot, they will have apps on the Android and the iOS
No way.
store. So
That's awesome. So it speaks to you in a quiet tone. Almost, it seems like
I
it's
was
almost
gonna say, does it
hypnotherapy.
talk to you?
Yeah, it's almost like hypnotherapy. It keeps you teetering between the REM state and the lucid state, and you can program it to say things and to you to influence the subject of your dreams.
Right.
So the tests that they have done over hundreds of people over the past couple of years have worked most of the time, like 90-some% of the time. But simple things like trees or a spoon or something like that will influence their dreams into the subject of what they are dreaming. But it also does something pretty cool where it keeps you, once you hit a certain state, it brings you back out into a light lucid state, but not all the way out, so it doesn't wake you up, to where it'll ask you questions, and you answer the questions so that when you wake up in the morning, you know exactly what you dreamed. So they say
No.
that you can program it to teach you stuff or
So I could learn Spanish in my dream.
or drive your creativity in directions that you couldn't before.
No.
All right,
No.
go ahead, James.
No. I exist in my sleep. I exist in my sleep. There's no way. Do you not know that?
Yeah, well, you're narcoleptic.
Do the both of you not know that? Listen, that's
Your
the
whole
thing.
life is asleep.
No, I feel like that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Dreams. No sleep. You need sleep, and you don't need to be. I don't know. as much as I want to, like, maybe it could be brain expanding, and if the science can tell me that that is it, I'm okay with that. But as you explained that, I don't want that. What in the fuck do you think I'm going to say with the questions they ask me?
Well, I assume it's all you programming it.
I'm already me in my sleep. You've experienced me. I get like violent in my sleep.
Yeah,
you know what I
no,
mean?
That's true. Hey,
So that's not good
said
for everybody.
I said 90% of it worked.
Right.
There are some that probably didn't work. I don't personally think, me personally, I don't think it would work at all. I do not believe that I ever go into a deep sleep. I know 100% what is going on around me when I am
At all
sleeping.
times when you sleep.
Oh, I hear anything and everything that is going around me. I have dreams, and I am perfectly aware that I'm having a dream. And at
Because
any
you
point
hear
in
the
time,
room.
right? At any point in time, I could just be like, "All right, well, I want to wake up now, so I'm just going to sit up and get up." I've never ever set an alarm in my lifetime. I know exactly when I want to get up, and I get up. So I don't think that it would work for me. But
Yeah.
if it could, I think it sounds pretty sweet.
Now, I personally, I do not at all recall any dream I have. I go to sleep and then I wake up. Nothing, I see nothing. And I've been told that I talk in my sleep, so obviously something's going on, but I can't see it. I don't experience it like other people dream.
You don't wake up and go,
I
I know
dream.
I had a dream, but I don't remember?
Yeah, there'll be a moment where I'll be like, I know there was something there, but I don't know what it was. Like it's very weird, and it's been that way for a little while now.
Maybe this is for
I-
you.
But,
I don't.
Thank you. But I think that there's all right. So just like every coin, there's two sides to this argument. I think it would be awesome to be able to learn a different language in my sleep. If I could, be taught Japanese in my sleep and wake up with, knowing it, that's very interesting. But just like with any bit of technology in any kind of movie that we've ever watched, if this falls into the wrong hands, that's where it can get a little crazy, where maybe we're subliminally being told to do things,
Or that language you're taught is not the exact language, and you've been marketed to go to this country that speaks that language. So all of you who go there are like being offensive, and it creates this like, no, you like, even
that's one way of thinking about it.
You know what I mean? Because like, sorry, that was just like a neurotic thought there on your take. That totally, it can be taken really bad.
I feel like you guys watch too much Batman Forever.
Oh, don't get that movie is the realest of any Batman movie. But
what you guys are thinking about is someone beaming something into your brain.
It's an app. It's an app.
If you use
that they developed.
If you
what
use
are we
the
talking
app,
about
if you
here?
buy the robot or whatever thing that they have, and you're the one programming it, you're the one telling it what to do, and it's sitting there. I don't know.
But what if you don't? What if you don't have the robot?
If you're
you
afraid
can't
of
afford-
subliminal messages, everything you look on your phone every day that you're
Right.
reading
Yeah,
is
true.
probably already penetrating our minds. That's a long time ago. People were
Hold on,
afraid of that
guys.
stuff.
Hold on.
back
I
in
gotta
the
go
50s.
buy a Coca-Cola right now. I'll be right back.
So
No, I mean it's just it's
Inception.
great.
Well,
It's
kind of.
Inception.
Kind of.
It's kind
It's
of
obviously
Inception.
not a person going into your mind and being like, "I'm gonna plant this idea," and it's gonna.
it's more
grow."
like- It's more like the movie Tall Tale with Patrick Swayze, where he plays Wild Bill Pecos.
That's a good
It's-
movie,
It is a good movie,
and I forgot
it's
that
on-
movie existed.
It's on Disney Plus, so check it out anytime. It's like it's weird. I'm like my mind. I can't wrap my mind around the possibilities. It's insane to think about.
You may read read a little bit of this?
Read for me. Are you on the website I'm on? MIT?
No. I'm on the article
must
that I
have
read
hacked
the other
their
night.
Mainframe.
Researchers at MIT have created a wearable gadget that enables users to extend, influence, and capture their own dreams. The device, dubbed Dormio, has already been tested and has shown it can, at the very least, influence the themes of one's dreams. The researchers also say that Dormio can augment human creativity thanks to the ability to manipulate sleep states. Introduced a paper in 2018 led by Adam Horowitz, PhD student working in the Dream Lab. He said, people don't know that a third of their life is a third where they could change or structure or better themselves. Because a third of your life you sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
That right there, now that I'm thinking about that line right there, like James said, you kind of need that. You need that third of that sleep for your brain to, like, people have been studying dreams for hundreds and hundreds of years, and they still don't understand them completely. And go ahead, James.
You just, okay, maybe on the inverse, because I agree. I thank you for agreeing with me, but since you agreed with me, I totally changed my mind. Maybe that's the next part of using more of our brain.
Maybe.
Because it's not necessarily more. It's not like what I love, like cyborg shit or AI or like putting it into a cloud to be able to like think further, but to be able to utilize that part of your brain for the things that you need
to almost be in a waking state, and actually be able to work on it while you're still asleep.
Still get the sleep that you need, rather than just dream. You can get the rest physically, but consciously you like interact with it, and it's subconscious at that point because it's only prompting you. It's not invasive at all. So like he
added, whether you're talking about memory augmentation or creativity augmentation or just improving your mood the next day.
Right.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I wake up sometimes and I don't know why, and I'm in the greatest mood in the world. And other times you wake up and you want to kill everyone around you.
Right.
Could I program my robot to make me dream about being a better employee at work and then be motivated to go into work and be that better employee?
Maybe.
You could probably influence your dream to make you feel like you had a good day at work in your dream. And then when you wake up, you're like, I'm in a good mood. I'm going to have a good day at work.
With those questions being posed, I will just add that you don't have to worry. Whoever, insert company name, will definitely give you the ad for that
specific
program.
Oh, yeah.
That will give you the ability to go into work with a good mood and be motivated to get on to the next day.
Ew, that's like a weird dream drug.
That next task. It's like fucking Wait Mate from
Tim
and Eric. And
you know what this is like?
What the fuck?
This is Demolition Man. Whenever they're... No, it really is.
No, you're right. That's why Demolition Man was a topic of work today, but continue.
They're programming people to, like, you could program to learn things like what, like
you wake up with all these martial arts abilities
or knitting skills. You can
because you
that's a weird thing though. For like learning a language is something verbal. Like a physical action though, I don't see how you could manipulate your dream to specifically, because your brain doesn't shit. But your brain doesn't already know that. It doesn't already have that knowledge. Learning a language, your brain already has the knowledge of talking and speaking and basic knowledges of verbal interactions so it can build off of that.
Well, that would be bad. If you actually gain the mental capacity to execute, like, say if I could roundhouse kick like Bruce Lee, I'd break my fucking hip.
You throw your back out.
You know, yeah, I would, or my back. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way. If we just like you woke up in the morning, you're like, I need to learn how to fucking do this kick like Bruce Lee.
There
You're
would
like,
have to be,
oh
like-
my fuck in the morning, because you're like, I'm gonna do it. Done. Because
have to be a
physically, your body would tear itself apart.
There would have to be like a specific like a building block program for you to do where it's like, whoa. You don't want to just go into learning the physical thing.
Yeah.
You want to get
Right.
motivated to work out first.
Yeah.
Right.
Go kick a toddler at the park so you're not
Right.
kicking so high, and then get your confidence.
Because they're
up.
only like 3 feet.
Right.
max.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't start out roundhouse kicking adults. You got to kick some toddlers first.
Right. Exactly.
Right. See, we got this. We got
Yeah,
this.
it definitely has to be like
Um,
a building block type thing. But I think it's pretty cool. I think it's
There's gotta be
especially
something.
for it to be like.
Would you? All right. So here's the final point on the matter. Would you ever do it, James?
What? Would
Would you ever do the whole thing we've been talking about for the last 10 minutes?
I would try it. Fuck yeah.
There you go.
I would
Corey,
try it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hell
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I'm a
try
big
it.
yes.
I'm
a big yes.
gonna try it.
I would.
Don't,
The only dreams
I don't think it's gonna be good.
that I really remember, like, and they haven't been recent. Like I said, I haven't had a dream in a while, if I think about it. But like ones that I remember, like straight up remember, are always me being in school and not knowing where my classroom is. Always.
Terrifying.
I have teeth falling out.
A lot of people have teeth falling out dreams.
I have those. I've had them shoot out of my face. I've had myself pulling them out of my face. I've had them just fall out. I've woken up and not had any teeth.
Maybe
Like,
with
it's-
that program, you
it's so-
could have
I
your
can't-
regular dreams. Just let it happen. Instead of programming your dreams, let your regular
Hello?
dreams happen.
I can't.
But then I think we lost Anthony for a minute. I think he's back.
Are you here?
I'm still here.
Okay,
I lost you guys.
we're here. Everybody's
No?
everybody's still on my screen.
Yeah, I see everybody.
I can see.
Okay.
Hey. there
Maybe
we go.
you could, instead of programming your dreams, maybe you could let
Maybe.
it happen, your regular dreams happen, and
Okay.
do the asking
inverse.
questions thing, where so when you wake up in the morning, you can kind of have like a little better idea, like why.
Like, why did you rip your fucking teeth out of your skull?
Yeah.
You fucking
Yeah.
crazy bastard, kind of thing like that. Yeah.
I think the possibilities are endless as to what we could learn about dreams from this, from this technology.
From Dormammu.
Dormammu. Ah,
Dar-
perfect.
Dude.
Perfect. Are we talking about are we talking about the PlayStation 5 this week?
We can. Did anybody see pictures of it?
Nick?
I saw pictures of it.
Yeah, I saw a picture.
It looks like if Elon Musk designed a vagina, that's that's what the PS5 looks like.
It looks like
That's
Stark Tower.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not. I think it's them trying to pull away from the same black box that they've had for the past
You know
30
what?
years.
You know what I love? You know what I love about a white appliance in my house is how fast it turns yellow.
Yellow.
Is how fast it just becomes the dirtiest looking piece of garbage in my whole house.
And did you
That's what I
notice?
love.
Did you notice that the Xbox, whatever the hell that thing is,
Series X.
Series X.
what the fuck? They don't know how to name things.
They don't know how to name dick. That's
That's
for
true,
sure.
but I don't care. I'm buying it.
I mean, it's a tower. It's just a computer
Yes.
tower. That's
Yep.
all it is. It's just
Yeah.
that's all it is. And the PlayStation 5, I noticed in both of them that you can't lay them down anymore.
No,
Right.
just stand them up.
I have
Because they
nowhere to
want
put
you-
that.
They want. Okay, listen. It's they're in cahoots. It has to be.
With IKEA.
No. Oh well, yes, maybe IKEA
Vertical
or any
furniture.
any factory who makes a desk and a chair
And you have to pay more for a vertical slot.
and a fucking $400 headset. You know what I mean? Like, I keep my video games on my couch because if I don't leave my station. You know what I mean? How many people have station?
Nobody knows what you mean right now.
Station?
Really?
You mean
your video game station?
You leave your video games on your couch.
I leave my video game time on my couch.
Oh, your time.
My
I thought
video
you meant
games
your like
are left
collection.
on my. No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I said, where?
Yeah,
do you
they're
sit?
on my couch. They sit there. What the fuck are you guys? Like,
That's what you said.
how
That's what
high are you both?
You
is
said
what
my
I wanna
video
know.
games are on my couch.
Yes, I leave my video games on my couch. I said I leave them there. My video games. My video game time.
Okay, time.
Time.
That changes the whole thing.
The whole sentence is now different.
All right, because my video games are on a shelf behind me.
I don't have physical video games.
That's true. Most people don't. I don't buy physical video games anymore either. So yeah.
But no, it's the whole tower thing you said is because you need a desk and all of your station to do. And I would like to do that. I would love to have that.
That would be awesome.
People
But
play that way.
okay, so you're talking
But I
about
don't.
gamers though.
Right.
They also usually they try to appeal to the other half that are casual. And
Yeah.
even though I like gaming and I game a lot, I'm still the casual where my family uses my PlayStation. That's all
Yeah,
we use.
same. Agreed.
It's-
to do your Netflix,
Yeah.
your Disney Plus.
It is
all
our home entertainment system.
same.
And
Not me.
in that case, my shelving unit, which holds my PS4, my NES,
Super
my
Nintendo.
Super Nintendo, my PlayStation 2, my N64, my Wii, my whatever else I can't think of it, my Sega Genesis. Everything is in there, and it's all laying horizontally, so it can fit. If I have to start standing things up, I mean, I guess I could stand it on top, like just basically by my router or something.
Yeah.
But I think it's done.
Now, interesting thing I heard about the new PlayStation 5 is that there will be two different versions. There will be one with a disc drive and one without a disc drive.
I heard the digital PS5.
Yeah. It's
Which
just
I'm down
no
with.
disc drive.
Yeah, you may as well. There's no reason. When I first got my Xbox, I'm like, I'm buying Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And I bought it, and I bought Battlefield 1 because I love shooters. And those are the physical games. And then I was like, I bought Diablo because it was on sale, Diablo 3, and Red Dead. Those are my physical games. And now I have like fucking 23 digital games that I
Yeah.
bought because you can get them for cheaper.
Quicker.
And it's not quicker. You don't have to go to the fucking store.
Your daughter
And
can't
When
ruin
you
them.
there you go. When you pre-order it, it just downloads. Like
Yeah.
there's no reason for that too. So the digital versions should just be.
No, I
There's
agree.
no need. And two, why make the plastic and the packaging? I like it. And
Yeah.
honestly, if you want to do that, give me a fucking shirt and a poster.
Well, the problem with that
charge
is
me.
they do.
It's already
They want to charge you $100 and some, and they give you a plastic statue.
Right.
Like
Mhm.
I bought Doom, and I wanted Doom. I wanted a physical Doom because I was still in the mindset that I love physical media and I want it. I don't want digital. That was like the last one that I bought. And
the first Doom, not the newest Doom.
no, I didn't. I never bought the newest Doom. But yeah, the last Doom. And then when I bought it, I played it through, set it on my shelf, and everything since then I've bought digital. So
Yeah. PS5, Spider-Man, Miles Morales. looks pretty
Miles
good.
Hey,
Morales.
don't just say PS5.
well, Miles
Xbox
Morales is PS5.
Series Xbox. I'm going to buy the Xbox. I don't know much about it, but I don't play PlayStation because I
I
don't.
can play Xbox.
All right, James.
I don't like the controllers, man.
James.
What?
Miles Morales Spider-Man is only for the PS5.
I know.
All right, that's what he was talking about. He just said, "Well, what about Miles Morales?" That's why he said PS5
Gotcha.
because it's not on.
Yeah,
the
you bully.
Xbox. Yeah, that's the problem. Is everybody keeps saying, "Look at these specs. The Xbox has the PS5 beat," and it always does.
Right.
But the PlayStation always has the exclusives,
Yeah.
and that's why the PlayStation always wins.
Yeah.
I don't know about always wins because you have to like a story-driven game to like PlayStation main titles, because there are also people who play PlayStation and buy PlayStations because there are JRPGs on them.
Yeah.
And there aren't those on Xbox.
Yeah.
Or fighting games
Yeah.
a lot of times too. So like there is that, and honestly, like those fighting games, that's the one of the only reason, because they're fucking sweet.
Yeah.
You get crazy good fighting games. that are,
Is Mortal
like,
Kombat
cool.
11? Is that both? Is that
Oh
both?
yeah,
Is
definitely,
that both?
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know if it was PS.
But no, like I can't name names, but I always remember playing weird fucking PlayStation fighting games.
Oh,
Like what the fuck is
Ooh.
that?
Virtual Fighter came out for the PlayStation 1, like the original PlayStation.
Dude,
It was
Virtual
packaged with
Fighter is so good.
it. That was like,
Love that stuff.
oh.
Those graphics, you were like, what is going on? This is real life.
Yeah, I think was Tekken also a PlayStation exclusive?
Back then, I think
Back
it
then,
was.
yeah.
Not anymore, no.
Yeah.
Did any, so
PlayStation 5, it's going to be about $600, so I'm sure none of us are going to be able to afford it for.
Oh,
I
I'm
never-
gonna- I'm gonna buy it.
I never buy new consoles. I wait.
No. I'll wait until they stop making games for the PS4, and then I'll buy a PS5.
We did get a trailer for Star Wars Squadron.
Oh,
that
it
looks
looks
really
great.
cool.
It looks amazing, and
Yep.
the best
Oh,
thing.
you could play it today. It's the 18th, right?
Oh, is it out?
Yeah. It's no.
Like a
There was
beta.
yeah. You could play it free play on EA today.
Um,
And I was gonna send it to you, but I didn't want to fuck with it. But it
we
looks
should.
great.
We should, because my point. Not only does it look great, but we are in the future. We are living in the
Crossplay.
future. It has crossplay. I hope that from here on out, everybody's just like, we got to do crossplay.
You have to.
We did
Yeah.
Warzone is crossplay, and I haven't got to play with friends online since like 10 years ago, and now we get crossplay, and I'm playing with everybody,
Right.
and it's so awesome. And they had to have made more money, you know, like they gave the game away for. I'm talking about Warzone. They gave the game away for free. They did crossplay. They have to be making money off of it.
And two, a lot of the people who weren't playing, they have an Xbox and they're playing this, they're playing that,
Right.
and then you play.
Keeps losing you. I don't know where you're
sure.
at.
No, it's just
What?
losing you, Anthony.
Yeah, I hear you, but no, you play it. You don't play a lot, and then Warzone came out, and you're playing. It was free, so you try it. And you're like, man, I like a shooter, and man, I played Modern Warfare 1 and 2. Holy fucking shit! And then they buy the fucking multiplayer game, and they're hooked again. You know,
Right.
This was really a great thing for the Call of Duty franchise.
Oh yeah, it
am-
rejuvenated it.
Also, it's just all. He went away and came back. It's all.
I'm
Five,
lost.
four,
I can't see it.
three,
Oh, hey, there you are.
2,
There you
You
are.
switched positions on me. I'm switching tags.
Welcome to the strange.
Ugh,
Who am I? Who am I?
having a hard time these last couple minutes here.
All right.
But yeah,
No, I think crossplay is the way to go, the way of the future for video games, and
Wait, if you,
it seems like
There's
it's
no reason. There's no reason not to.
everybody keeps saying that it's EA. It's EA that's gonna. That's I literally watched a podcast yesterday, and it was like, just because of Squadron, they were like, EA's pushing the frontier of crossplay, and I'm like, Warzone came out what 5 months ago, and they did crossplay. Why is nobody saying that they're Activision? It's Activision?
Right.
Right.
Activision.
Yeah, why are they saying they're
Mainly.
not pioneering the crossplay frontier? Like, they did it for free. They gave you this massive game that, yeah, people complain about because it has its bugs, but it's free.
Definitely. It's free.
And it's a great
free.
game.
And hey, a free thing is the best thing. That's what the kids always say.
I guess that is what they say.
I've heard kids say that.
I heard one of them. We
Well, I
have one
heard
more topic.
3. Sorry, go ahead.
Do we have one more topic today?
Yeah, the big one that we were supposed to talk about the majority.
Oh,
Oh, damn. Well, we've got more. We've got time.
Do we have time? Because
got
Anthony's in a
time.
rush. Anthony's always in a rush. It's this guy's fault. Now I got to point down
I mean,
for
look,
Anthony.
I mean,
There
no,
you
that's
go.
Anthony. This is Anthony.
Yes.
no, this is
He's at
Mayday.
the bottom now. No, he's at the
No.
bottom. You switched. When your thing
Uh,
messed up, it switched everyone around.
So you guys are up here.
Yeah, I'm at the top right. James is at the top left. You're at the bottom.
Okay.
Am I
Amazing.
pointing left right now?
No.
Or
You're pointing to your right. That's
There
your
you go.
left.
I don't know what.
No, point the other way and you're pointing at me. No, the other way. The other way.
That's why I did it.
There you go. Alright, so is it just me?
What is this?
Is it just me? Okay, so when the pandemic fell upon our heads, the movie industry, bigger movie industry companies didn't want people to look at them and go, "You're not doing social distancing. How are you making movies?" And they didn't want to have that bad publicity. So they stepped back and they said, we're going to push all our movies a year, maybe 2 years, no production this year. So we lost a lot of Disney movies, a lot of superhero movies, a lot of the people that were riding high, all these superhero movies that have been riding on this high for the past 10 years. We lost them. They got pushed back. We haven't heard anything about them. And I feel like no one has been talking about movies lately. No one has seen anything new coming out. But there are a lot of trailers for a lot of movies that are coming out. And they are lower budget, smaller companies with a lot of original ideas. And we've talked about on past podcasts that there are no more original movies.
Original ideas.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's crazy to me that I've been trying to watch these trailers. I've been trying to keep up on them because there's a lot of them coming out, and a lot of them are cringy. I won't say that they're not. I'm not gonna try to talk them up. There's some decent ones. There's some diamonds in the rough.
There's some decent ideas. I watched half of the one trailer you sent me, and it was like the Kevin Bacon one. It's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Like the idea, the
You
one
should
thing
have
with the
left.
like, that's silly. But no, the like with the weird dimensions of the room.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're gonna go with that because then my phone didn't let me finish watching it. But it, like you said, it's cool to see original ideas.
It's cool to not see the big budget companies.
Right.
I've been watching all these trailers and I haven't seen one superhero trailer pop up. Like, until today we got the Snyder cut. But even that's a movie that already released 2 years
right.
ago.
Yeah.
And we're getting it on HBO.
I will say, Corey, you said about I recalled something from a previous podcast. I think you mentioned you revered Blumhouse or Blumhouse or
Blumhouse,
whatever.
Mhm.
That's the they made Kevin Bacon, the
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon movie.
The production company, yes.
Yeah.
Is
They're
that
also
place.
working on one called Candy Man, Candy House, Candy something.
Candyman.
Is it Candyman? And it looks
Yeah,
good.
it's a
Unnew
remake.
Candyman.
It's a remake of a
Candyman.
'90s horror movie.
And it looks good.
Yeah.
There's one that I saw that was called If Looks Could Kill, and it was this doctor, and he delivers a child, and he sees it. It's a little boy, and he's like, "This is the most beautiful child I've ever seen," and all the nurses gather around, and they see it, and their eyes glaze over, and they all drop dead. And they find out that you can't. This baby's so beautiful that if you look at it, you die. And then it like goes forward to the teenage years of the kid, and he has his face wrapped in gauze, and he wears sunglasses, and he can't reveal his face to anyone because they'll die. So it's like a real tragic comedy. It looks like it's really funny, but at the same time, like there's a part in the trailer where he's trying to commit suicide on a bridge because he can't love anyone, he can't be with anyone, and this girl like stops him from doing it by saying something funny and stupid, and he like hangs out with her, and it looks really good.
It's cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it's just, there was one that was Archive. It looks like, I think I said this to you, James, it looks like somebody was watching
Replicants.
Replicants, which is a god-awful
Awful.
movie.
It's so bad. I wanted it to be good. I'm like, oh man,
I was
this
so
is-
pumped
this
to
has
watch it.
potential.
It did. And it was Keanu Reeves, and I was like, this is going to be so good. And it's so bad.
It's bad.
It's so
It's
bad.
bad.
It looks like somebody was watching Replicants and went, I could make a better version of this. And they're also a fan of Ex Machina. Way better graphics, way better story. It looks really good. Coming from a smaller production company. I watched a trailer for 4 Kids in an It, based on a book. Looks different. It was just refreshing watching all these trailers and not seeing Paramount, not seeing
Right,
Disney, not seeing all these bigger companies that's all we've seen in the past 10 years.
Right.
And I just wanted to you guys' take on what's the effect of this pandemic on the movie industry? Or is it going to be a long-term effect, or are we going to see next year it go right back to normal?
We'll see. It'll go differently until we have a worldwide vaccine that's tested and proven to work. That's it. Like, it won't go back to, and it could be a year, it could be 2 years.
September.
And the movie industry is going to really take a big hit, and things are going to change. And maybe the next 3 years of movies, the budgets are going to be smaller because the money's not quite there because of everything that's going on right now. But the thing about a budget being smaller is this could lead to a renaissance in the movie making industry, where we're more focusing on stories and we're more focusing on acting.
If these
performances
smaller
rather than-
movies that are pushing right
Right.
now, if they're
Yeah.
the ones who are making the money this year because no bigger companies are making money, that gives them more money later on to try to push and make better movies.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, or just bigger budget to have the ability to appeal a little more and compete more with the bigger ones. Absolutely. Yeah, that's I would say that they would definitely be getting that. If anything comes from it, hopefully what I would hope is that people see, they're like, oh man, like, wow, like they take interest in it.
Right.
That it is different and it's not what they've been seeing, because you get invested
Oh,
in the story and the chronology of the superhero stuff and all of
Right.
everything with all of that, and spin-offs and remakes and what Hollywood was. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I'm yawning.
so
But it's,
hold on, there's-
Crazy.
There's no reason to not think that it should hopefully make for better for better movies.
Yeah.
In my hopes.
James,
Yeah.
do me a favor right now. You have your phone in front of you? Okay. YouTube, Blood Machines trailer.
I don't know.
You don't know how? Did you just say you don't know how?
I don't know how to make you not hear the trailer though. It's gonna.
No, that's fine. I want everyone to see your reaction to this movie. I forgot. This was one of the ones that I wanted to talk about specifically for you. Fortunately, it is coming out on Shudder, which I think is a horror app,
Yes, it is.
and it's free.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but man, does it look low budget,
I've never seen
pretty good, trippy as hell.
Oh, wait, I saw comments about this, and I heard it's bad.
Is it? It looks like it could be just campy and bad enough that it's good. That's why I wasn't sure. So I wanted to mention that one to you.
Yeah, no, I heard. It looks bad.
He says
But
it looks good.
I love Carpenter Brut. Or Brute. Carpenter Brute, the who did the score, and you can
Right.
hear it.
Oh, it's the dude that did the score for
It's so good, man.
what's the kid that's like Mega Man. It's like that low budget. Remember, Zev, that movie where
Turbo
he gets
Kid?
he gets the suit. He finds the suit. It's like a post-apocalyptic movie. He finds a suit and it's got like a little blaster like Mega Man.
Whoa. Yeah, no.
No, not digging that.
Nah.
That looks.
Turbo
Like-
Kid.
It has. Yeah, I just said that. You didn't hear me?
No, I didn't hear you.
Turbo Kid.
Yeah, he did the score for Turbo Kid.
He rides the bike and he's got the girl.
Yeah, Apple.
It's all weird. Apple, yes. But no, that Blood Machines looks like it could be cool. But
The problem with that is it's coming out on a free horror
Yeah.
app.
Yeah.
So they definitely don't have the budget.
right.
But
Right.
just the fact that it's an international released trailer, you would never have seen that
Right.
released internationally. It was on Film Select, which is where they release the big budget trailers. I would have never seen that if it wouldn't have been for the fact that there are no big budgets coming out right now.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing. I think it's going to give them the money and the views, because people are looking for anything right now to keep their brains occupied.
Oh yeah. Well, I know personally. I was super excited at the beginning of the year because the new Wes Anderson movie was set to come out in June. It is now coming out October 16th, and if the second wave of the pandemic hits, is it even going to be coming out then? And that's another question: is that how long are we going to have to keep delaying movies? I mean,
September.
Tenet just
James
delayed
is set
another 2 weeks. September.
Everything is
Yeah,
September.
right after Labor Day. Right after.
After Labor Day.
Yep.
We'll get ready. Well, I can't wait to see the French Dispatch in theaters. The new
Agreed.
Wes Anderson movie. Hey.
I just saw an article right before we got on here where it said that a whole new wave of COVID-19 people being infected has been traced to a bunch of Pittsburghers traveling to Myrtle Beach or something like that for vacation this past couple of weeks and bringing it back with them. And there were so many comments underneath it of people being like, I went there and those beaches did not look like these pictures. There was no one there. We were alone. It was a perfectly good time and we're fine.
Yeah.
So
Fake news. I don't know, maybe. Hey, whoa. What
Nake Fuse.
the? Nake Fuse.
that's a cool name.
Nake Fuse.
Yeah,
Is that it?
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nake Fuse.
on the Nake Fuse note, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Strange Planet podcast, the strangest of all the podcasts, the strangest of all the planets. We have been your hosts. This has been
Corey James.
And
James May.
I've been Anthony Zevatek. Have a strange day.
Strange it.